hello. Okay, gonna be gypsy spread today. For those of you who don't know what it is, I call him classic as well. So gypsy spread, classic spread. It's good for 2 weeks, maximum a month. It will show what will happen within 2 weeks, maximum months, between you and your man. So if nothing happens, this is what I'll tell you. And let's see what will come up. He gonna be King of Clubs, you Queen of Hearts. If there another woman, she will be Queen of Diamonds. Okay, so what happening at the moment? He's where's he? Oh yeah, right. You do have feelings for him. You all over him at the moment. He perhaps everything what you think about now. There is another woman, and you know about her. What between them? Let me see. They could be not in a relationship, it could be friends, but you jealous about that, or it could be ex, mother of the kids, and so on. But there are some women around him, and what we have, his feelings. I can't say that your feelings are mutual, because you do have feelings for him. Right on top of him, your feelings, you to the point when you love him. But his feelings, he love his comfort, he love his life, he love his parents, but not you, which is strange. But you do see each other, but you see each other occasionally, which is casually, which is not the date, but you might work together, or you see each other locally in a shop, or in some places, maybe you study together, something like that. And he's become a bit bothered about your interest in him. It started bothering him. If nothing happening between you and him at the moment, like silence, and it's been like that for a while, don't worry, because it's only temporary. It's a pretend silence. It's gonna go away. He does see in this other woman, he's seeing her, like I say, it's not romantic. So it could be ex, because it's not showing as romantic. At the moment, you're not far from each other, so you're both thinking about, well, you're definitely thinking about him, because card's showing you that you love him. 1 second, I'll put the light on, otherwise it's a bit dark here. The rain started. It's England. Right. You have feelings about for him, so you do think about him all the time, but he does think about you too. Perhaps you did not have sex for a very long time, or not at all. The message is stopped from him. It could be blocked, like you block him, or he block you, or he just simply not texting you or calling you. He decide to step back. You know about this woman, and funny enough, she know about you, and she's not happy about you. Not like he's seeing you as an obstacle, but he bitching on you. But she does know about you. She does. Maybe she don't know who you really are, so she don't know your name, what you look like, but she knows there are some woman who after him. At the moment, this is how it is. You after him. He's not. He's more self-conscious. He concentrating on himself. You concentrating on him. Okay, let's see his biggest secret. Right. Again, his biggest secret that he have a project and he want to fulfill this project, but on top of his heart, you comes up and your interest. So let's see, is he angry about it or he excited about it? Let's see. She telling him something about you, like, oh, why she's texting you, or oh, who's this woman on your phone, you know, so on. He did have trouble with her because of you. Interesting. Okay, it seems to me that you have someone as well, or he thinks that some guy around you. Because on top of his heart, you, in a positive way, he thinking of you, he have you on top of his heart, your interest, and he's interested in you as well. But also what he want to know, if you love someone else. But we already know that your feelings belong to him, but he wants to find out if you have feelings to someone else. This woman, she can go in his house, so she free to go in his property, in the place where he lives, so they could live together. It could be people who live in together, but you know, the fire is gone and they just, you know, existing with each other. Or it could be mother of his children, it could be his friend who, you know, one of those annoying friends who telling everyone that they're friends, but she always sniffing around him. It could be this kind of friend as well. I can't say that he's interested in her romantically. Maybe not anymore, or he never was. Or, like I say, it could be his sister, and she's bitching on you. Possible. Right. There are some not... It's some disturbing scene was in his life. Maybe one of the relative die, maybe pet die, maybe he physically not well, and this is serious. So to the point like break the neck, break the leg, or you know, in his eyes, maybe he has a flu, but in his eyes, oh my god, it's serious. Or like I said, the relatives. So it's not the joke. Something seriously bad happened in his life. It could be with him or with someone very close to him. He losing hope. He losing hope, and again, the card shows that his feelings not belong to anyone. He doesn't love anyone. He does not love you or her. He loves himself. He's traveling a lot, or he's something to do with the vehicles. So he could own many vehicles, or he could work in a dealership, mechanic, car painter, or bus driver, lorry driver, you know, something like that. Something to do with vehicles, because he's always in the road, always. Or maybe, I don't know, he's travel for business a lot. Card showing me 3 6s, which is travel. It's not very too far. So for example, from London to Scotland, so it's not like he's leaving the country. If I have 4 6, I would say he live in the country. Or from England to France, you know, not huge amount of distancing, but still. He does talk with this woman. He talks with her nearly on a daily basis, maybe on the phone, on a chat, you know. But he does talk to her on, maybe not in every day, but very, very often. Maybe 3 times a week, put it like that. You, even if this is sister, you're not his girlfriend. You're not. You're not official. You will talk. You will have a conversation. He, you know, this woman, I'll say, he can go into his house freely. This will stop. Something will happen, and she stop going into his house, or if they're living together, they will separate. Or it could be that he'll go for a holiday. This is why I have 360s. Or she will go for a holiday. So she stopped going into his house for a while. His plans not working out overall, not just regarding you, in his life. The plans stop working. Whatever he planned, not working out. Right, your feelings laying next to each other. So maybe it's temporary when he's thinking only about himself and don't care. No, it's not right. He does care about you, but his feelings he concentrate on himself, on self-love. So if, for example, he physically ill, if he's not well, it's understandable. You know, when we're not feeling well, we start rethinking our life, and there is no space for other people. It could be that. But he'll go somewhere. The journey laying again. He's worrying about your life. You know, what you do in your life. Yeah, you're interested in each other, but you both playing games. Okay, what he ended up with in his home, casual conversations, talking about nothing. So every day is the same day. So maybe he really not well, really ill. Okay. So for him, for his heart, for his house, what was, what will, what he ended up with. Okay, so overall, everything else is just rubbish because it's regarding his life back home. And for his heart, he really wants to know if you're loyal, like you loyal to him with your life, which is mean you're not cheating, you don't sleeping around, you're not going on a dates, and so on. He really, really wants to know. For him, this is really, really important. In the past, his feelings was with a shadow of tears. feelings to you. So something happened between you and him, which is deeply disappoint him. You ended up together in the future. So together, which is mean, it could, if he's married, you understand what kind of togetherness this can be. But you next to each other, be careful, because it's general reading, so it could be not related to you, but some of you could get pregnant from him, so be very careful, because the card showing you with a child and then him. So it could be child from him, or you already have a child. In this case, it's a happy reunion. And what he ended up with, the conversation will be restarted, but final end, we're talking about 2 weeks or a month, again something will happen between you. Again, some boom cara boom. If it will be tarot, let's say the tower, card of tower, finish up the spread. Again something happen, again mind-blowing situation will happen, a negative one. It's not positive, because tower can mean positive sometimes. In this case it's negative. So you will probably just made up and boom, something happen again. But it's never boring, isn't it? Someone talking behind your back, spending all his time talking behind your back. Lots of rumors around you. You will talk. The cards confirm that you will talk. This unfortunate event, the shocking situation, will happen in his life. In his house. So like I say, relative or himself or pet or something like that. Okay, really nice, because he ended up with you, final end, with you, you loyal to him, he really interested in that. And he interested in your life, and he's putting effort to bring you back, make you loyal. But it will give you lots of tears. Maybe he will do it in a really strange way, bringing you back. Because it's giving you lots of tears, disappointment, even though you are ending up together. So, because it's general reading, it could partially resonate. You never know. Okay, if you would like to have private reading, please visit my website, what's showing on the screen. Yeah, love you and leave you. Thank you.